Up, down, down, left, right. Then BA start, the screen goes white. It's the cracker, Whitey Cracker, the game genie. 8 bits with the 8-inch weenie. I don't break bricks, I'm not Mario, but I'm still old school like Atario. I'm the highly freestyly Dr. Wiley. Beat me 3 times and you win a smiley. Underground like the sewer where I kick it with rap. Yodel back, Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga, where you at? Jump on the can and the bricks where I'm landing. Gotta get the Triforce, gotta begin. And they called him the wizard in California. Power glove on my wrist, just had to warn ya. Hit a patter on the power pack, track the field. Or be like Rue's dad and get your chest peeled.
Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press start on controller 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press play on your system 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press start on controller 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press play on your system 2. Yeah.
In between neighborhood laser tagging, we'd all get together for some double dragging. Helicopter kick Bobo off the roof. Have all his henchmen like what the hook. Then we butt heads with battle toads. Double tapping right to run that foes. Sometimes I hit him with the double fist. Then pop those raps just like assist. It kinda sucks now cause my nest blinks red. I blow and blow but all my games are dead. Thank God for ROMs and Nesticle. Played at every geek rap festival. This is the nerd rap entertainment system. And I hope you like the rhyme I spit. Cause the Whitey Cracker stay nerd forever. If you wanna repeat, just hit reset. Yeah.
Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press start on controller 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press play on your system 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press start on controller 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press play on your system 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press start on controller 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press play on your system 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press start on controller 2. Nerd rap entertainment system. Please press play on your system 2. Yeah.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD. And we're going to be talking some very, very spicy content. We're going to be talking some very triggering things. So consider this your trigger warning, because some of the things that we're going to discuss, you probably didn't even think we were going to get there, right? We're going to be talking Hitler, Holocaust, child grooming. It's going to get crazy. And it's all connected to Craig, Stuttering Craig, that is. And we're going to find out how we get there by taking a nice journey. You know that we like to take journeys on this channel. Let me remind you to like the video, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So we're going to start at the beginning of this journey, the beginning of Craig digging himself into a nice, deep little hole with the sweet and tender. Hitler always finds himself in conversation. Yeah, even without Carl on here, we're going to talk Hitler. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. All right, so I had a day off of work. I seen the Gen X Gamer video. I seen the whole Craig trying to hop on, wanting to have a conversation, doing a behind-the-scenes conversation that has yet to be released. He had some private DMs with the Retro Bro. But like I said, let's... Bro post videos of kids getting beat. No. We're not going that far. But we're going to start with the sweet and tender hooligan video, because I think this is a good base for, what happened, how we got here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to share that. This was titled "Disgraced Video Game YouTuber Shills for Tommy Tallarico and his Intellivision Amico." This is the video that triggered it. If Craig just ignored this video, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have all these lovely live streams, videos talking about it. So it's interesting. Oh, Bro posts videos of kids getting beat. Oh, that's weird. I thought you were asking me. I thought you were telling me. Yeah, Bro kind of was kind of kissing up to Craig in some tweets that we had a little back and forth with bro earlier today. Oh shit, I'm getting a scam call. Hold on, folks. Let me decline this scam phone call. All right. Pro tip, when someone has less than 100 subs and you have 29,000, just ignore it. Exactly, just ignore it. You could have ignored it because if you ignored it, I wouldn't have looked into it. Gen X wouldn't have looked into it. Other people wouldn't have looked into it. But okay, so we're gonna go over this. Like I said, this is the interview that he did with Tommy. Now, Tommy's gonna say something, and it's gonna let us know when the interview took place. We're gonna go ahead and listen to that real quick.
10 or 20 million units of this thing? No. Why would that be impossible?
The controller's cool, man. The controller, if you look at like an old Amico.
All right, so now if you look here, like I said, this is the Sweet and Tender Hooligan video. That was the interview with Tommy. And then this video here, he's talking about the controller. You're going to notice something in the right side of Craig's screen here. Let me full screen it. Maybe you can see a little better. See this little thing here? This little icon here for Collaborator. Which you can't see, it says Collaborator Club. Now, this is important. It's very important that you remember that. So hold on to that for later. In the words of Mickey Mouse, that's going to be a tool that we use for later. But now we're going to get to the actual interview, the interview that Craig did. We're going to take a look at it. And like I said, Tommy's going to tell us when this interview took place. And it's important. It's important to get the dates, right? Because this video was posted. If we look here, we show more. It says it was premiered on July 27th. But that's not when the interview took place. No. Tommy?
Yeah, as of right now, and what's the date today? Because the history books in the future will look back on this. As of June 29th, we're still on target.
So June 29th is when the interview took place. It didn't get posted onto YouTube until July 27th. Almost a month later, the interview gets posted. So June 29th, 2020. I'm going to stop sharing that. We're going to share this other video here. Like I said, it's very important to get these dates right because they're going to paint a picture. This is a Craig video, Stuttering Craig, my next big project, and I need your help. When was this posted? October 12th, 2020. So a few months after the Tommy Tallarico interview, Craig has started a new venture, a new little thing here called Collaborator Club. As you can see, that is the logo for Collaborator Club. Now, if you remember, I told you to pay attention to the Collaborator Club logo in the Craig Schilling video when he was talking about the controller. If Collaborator Club started in October of 2020 and the interview was in June, almost July of 2020, that means after the interview, Craig was still shilling the Amico guys. Guys, you know, the idea that Craig did one simple interview. That's all he did. He did an interview and he showed up to a little event. Well, we've already established that this is incorrect. Craig, you've shilled the Amico. You talked to Tommy. You did an interview. You went to the event. And then afterwards, sometime after 2020, you decided to just talk about how the Amico was great, how the controller was awesome. It's going to be used for hospitals and all that stuff. So again, not a good look. Now, what is Collaborator Club and why might this be important? Well, let's see what Craig has to say about it.
Hey, I'm Craig. Welcome to Collaborator Club. I've been making content online since 2006. I've seen platforms come and go.
All right, we're going to speed this up. I hate when people talk so slow. Come on, let's speed it.
Oh, creators rise and fall and trends burn and fizzle. In between algorithms changing and terms of service being modified. Truth be told, if you make videos or live stream, it's incredibly hard to grow. Over the last 15 years, the only thing that's been consistent and allowed creators to grow their audience organically, get more views, and make more money is through collaboration.
Wait. So Craig says that the only way to get more money, to get more views, to get more subscribers and memberships and Twitch donations and super chats and all of that is to collaborate. To collaborate. And he's going to start a club for people to collaborate. Now, if the attitude of a person is that we don't burn bridges, we only collaborate, is it possible? Is it possible, guys? Do you think? Let me know in the chat. Is it possible that Stuttering Craig did not, expose Tommy, did not look into Tommy, did not, venture into Tommy's grift? Because collaboration is what makes him his money. Collaboration is what this man here believes is the key to success on YouTube. We don't burn them; we make them collapse. Yeah, exactly. So Stuttering Craig doesn't burn bridges. Stuttering Craig, he likes collaborations, and Tommy was someone that he collaborated with. Do you think Stuttering Craig perhaps he wanted future collaborations with Tommy? Perhaps his goal was to get Tommy to come back and talk more about the Amico and get all that sweet super chat money. Maybe get some of those Prime memberships on Twitch. Maybe this was his goal. Now, again, we're going to take a mosey over to a little site called WeFunder. Anybody know what WeFunder is? Anybody? No, probably not. Well, WeFunder is kind of like Kickstarter, kind of like Indiegogo. And as you can see, invest in the Collaborator Club. That's right. Just a few months after the infamous Tommy Tallarico interview between Stuttering Craig and Tommy, Stuttering Craig started a WeFunder campaign to get his Collaborator Club off the ground. That's right. You could invest money. Obviously, this WeFunder campaign is gone, removed from the internet. We can't look at everything that was in it. We only got a couple of things saved from the Internet Archives, our good friends, the Internet Archives. Well, let's look at the highlights here. This is the overview of the Collaborator Club. It says, timing is perfect. Now more than ever, people want to start a career on YouTube and Twitch. Our business is scalable. We plan to add Facebook, TikTok, and any other platform people create on. It's a killer opportunity. Our business addresses a major problem faced by every creator online today. It says the founder, Craig Skistmus, Craig Christmas over here says the founder of Screw Attack, one of the most influential online gaming brands in history, created the playbook for how online creators make a living. Successfully exited Screw Attack in 2014 after being acquired by Fullscreen. Says we recognize a massive hole in this space. As creators, we've been through the troubles of having to track people down, send cold emails, and make awkward introductions. If we had this tool when we started our careers, who knows how quickly we could have grown. So again, Craig thinks that everything. What's up, Lorenzo? Everything. Did you just stutter saying his last name? I did. Because it's a weird. It's like it's got so many letters in it. It's got extra consonants. Warning, you're entering a crowdfunding scam. Come on now. Come on. We are doing a kick scammer, so I traveled to Chile, but I will spend it all on beer and scam you. Wow. It's okay. Brett Weiss couldn't pronounce his name either. Well, thank you. I'm in good company. So yeah, so Stuttering Craig, again, had Tommy on. He's a big proponent of collaborations. He believes in collaborations are the way to grow your brand, the way to grow your name, your money, your business. Starts a crowdfunding campaign. Is it any wonder? Is it any secret as to why Craig wouldn't dare say anything bad about Tommy Tallarico? Why he wouldn't say anything bad about other creators, other people? Who is Craig? Craig is Stuttering Craig from Screw Attack. He's an OG in the space of gaming YouTubers, gaming content creators in general. He goes way back. And the fact that Lorenzo doesn't know who he is speaks volumes as to how these OGs, how these people from back in the day are out of touch, not remembered, and really don't matter, right? They think of themselves so highly. And yet here we are in 2022 with people who have no idea who these people are. Ironic. Craig's an Amico shill and friend of Tallarico. Exactly. 56K is here. I can't see his comments. I don't see him here. I have not seen a single comment from 56K Warning. So if he's here, he's not talking, Evil. He's not talking. So where were we? Yes. All right. So 86% of Gen Z wants to be influencers. The most consistent way to grow as an influencer, no matter the platform, genre, or size of the audience, collaboration. Look at this. He's going to help you collab with people like Ninja and Drake. Maybe you can collaborate with Hot Ones and Idris Elba. Or perhaps, what is this? James Corden and some lady who I have no idea who this is. Then why isn't everyone collaborating? Why wouldn't people be collaborating? It's hard to find creators to work with. Collaborator Club changes that, guys. Collaborator Club makes it easier for creators to find and connect to other creators online, create content together, and grow using each other's audience. Now creators on all platforms have a place to find, create, and grow. Funny though is Collaborator Club. It didn't work. It didn't work out. It's not no longer online. It's not there no more. It didn't. Hey, what's up, Hating Nate? Bomany responded to him, I thought. No. Bob just said 58K warning is what he said. Lol. Is he? If he's in the chat, I don't see him either. That's weird. Oh, 58K warning as in 58,000 crowd funds. There you go. Come on, Bob. You're confusing our audience. We're not a very smart audience here. 86% sounds like some 3.5 billion market, 600 years experience stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Craig was early on the MCN shit with Screw Attack. MCNs were an unsustainable model and screwed over the smaller creators majorly. It did. MCNs were supposed to be good. They sounded good in theory, but they didn't quite work out. Now, like I said, the Collaborator Club did not work out either. But his business model was going to help you get premium memberships and services. Like, look at that. Creator to creator tips. You're going to be able to help other creators with tips and business to consumer sales. Guys, this is gold. Why didn't they reach their goal? So when they got 250,000, Collaborator Club is raising up to 250,000 on WeFunder to expand our team, bolster our technology, expand our product offering, and grow our community through marketing. Wow. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm a complete moron. But why would I need to pay a service, right? Why would I need to pay service in order to collaborate with other people? Why wouldn't I just start a Discord? Say, hey, this is a Discord for YouTubers, a Discord for TikTokers, a Discord for Twitch streamers, a Discord for people who are interested in talking Amico, right? And then other Amico influencers, other Amico YouTubers would be in there and say, hey, I want to collaborate with you, Tony. Hey, I want to collaborate with you, Gen X or Sweet and Tender. Like normal people do, right? If you're looking to reach out beyond your local audience and get famous people, you probably got to be famous, right? I don't think that famous people were going to join the Collaborator Club. They don't need to collaborate. Small people, small YouTubers need to collaborate. This seems like a worse deal than the React video deal from Fine Brothers. Exactly. This was nonsense. Collaborations, I'm going to tell you the awful truth. They don't really help much, right? The idea that you're just going to collaborate with someone from a different genre of videos or a different area of YouTube and you're going to shoot up. It's not going to happen, right? I've been on big channels. I've had, big channels come here and nothing, right? My channel hasn't blown up. Having Vito on or going on Vito's channel hasn't gotten me 6,000-7,000 subscribers. It hasn't gotten me all kind of people. You'll get one or two, right? One or two people will say, hey, yeah, that was interesting. I'll check you out, see what else you got. It's more about yourself. It's more about your personality, what you do, what you talk about. You know, people who are looking for video game content are not going to go follow someone who I collaborate with that does strictly art or strictly music, right? Because they're looking for video game content. Now, if they were looking for art content or music content, then maybe they would go over there and they'd get one or two people. But a whole club of collaborators, no. A couple of months ago or so, someone accused me of being an Amico. A long time ago, I thought the console might have a niche audience, but it now seems like vaporware. It is vaporware. And it's all about the breast size and the hot tubs these days. Hell yeah. MCMs were the e-Ponzi scheme before NFTs came around. The MCNs were like MLMs, right? Multi-level marketing. I was like, hey, pay us a bunch of money and we'll take care of all the hard things. You know, we'll take care of the YouTube content ID system, and we'll take care of all that stuff, and we'll get other friends to come in and help you. But it really didn't help, right? You already had to be pretty established before an MCN was gonna hire you. You couldn't just start YouTube and be like, hey, I want to join your MCN. They were like, who are you? What value do you bring us? None. No value. No value. All right. So now we're gonna get to the good part, the interesting part of the stream. The 420 is Hitler's birthday. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that. Speaking of Hitler, we're gonna go there, right? In an attempt to burn the channel down and to get myself demonetized and have YouTube kick me off the platform. We're gonna talk some weird stuff now, so prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. All right. So we're going to take a look. A real short peek here, right? This video. This here is Stuttering Craig. The guy on the right is his brother Brad, and the lady in the middle is Dr. Carolyn Borisenko. Now, the name of this video, and it's still live. It's live as of right now. It probably won't be live later. But the video is Coca-Cola says, try to be less white. With Dr. Carolyn Borisenko, weekdays with Craig and Brad, number 61. What's up, Finbar? If DSP couldn't make an MSN work, who could? Yeah. Is this about Craig's swastika skateboard? I didn't know about that, but that's a weird thing. It's a very weird thing. All right, so now Craig says that he didn't look into Tommy. He don't pay attention to things. He's not very up on the news. He's not very up on what's going on. And some people have accused him of being a liar. Some people have said, hey, Stuttering Craig, you're a liar. Now, there's no way that Stuttering Craig could have had Tommy Tallarico on his show and not known what was going on. And I say, it's not true. This is not true. Because this video exists. And thank you, Evil, for the gifted sub. Somebody get that gifted sub. Frog, thank you, Evil, for the gifted. I did. Jay Cuts apparently has gotten the gifted sub. Thank you, Evil, for donating the gifted sub. And thank you, Jay Cuts, for accepting it. Okay. Do I have to declare this gifted sub on my taxes or post a disclaimer? No, you don't. Just let everybody know that you shill for the frog. The skateboard thing was just a meme? Okay. No, but Dr. Carolyn Borisenko here is on the show. And now, this was premiered February 22nd, 2021. Okay. So Craig has this lady on the show. Now, Craig has said nothing about this lady since. I have seen no denouncement. I've seen no videos apologizing for the stream. the stream still exists. It's still up. So this tells me that it is possible. It's possible Craig does not pay attention to the news. Also, it's possible Craig, new member. Wow, thank you, Haywood Jablami. For some reason, I get the new member stuff on StreamYards, but I don't get people when they accept the gifted memberships. Yeah, don't confuse me. Don't confuse me. I just subbed for the fuck of it. Well, thank you. Welcome to the Tadpool team. Your membership gets you all sorts of benefits. It gets you a thank you whenever I remember to thank. It gets you member-only polls that I put up whenever I remember to. And it gets you my eternal gratitude. So there's that. Also, you could use like one. I have like one emoji that you could use. So it's a lot of benefits for being a member of the channel. It's pronounced Joe Blow Me. I'm named after my grandmother. Well, yeah, it gets you a Latino discount. It does. Not valid where Latino discounts are not accepted. When I remember to thank you, no, I want to. Well, I forget sometimes. You guys don't remind me. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, Carolyn Borisenko, very important, because prior to Craig's interview, prior to anything that Craig has done, this is a tweet from Miss Borisenko. In the book Conversations with God, God says, when you understand that Hitler didn't go to hell, you will understand God. Take that for what you will. What a perfect response to my pointing out that the left is dehumanizing Trump voters the same way Hitler did to the Jews, to the point where they feel completely fine with execution. Okay. So that was in 2020. She had a few spicy tweets. Not too crazy. You know, nothing too crazy. However, things get a little fishy in 2021. So sometime after Hitler didn't go to hell because there is no hell. Well, that's a fair point to make. It's a fair point. But that's a lot different from basically saying Hitler didn't go to hell because he didn't do anything wrong, right? Hitler doing nothing wrong and going to heaven is a lot different. So this is 2021. And this is a tweet from the Gravel Institute. Now, the original tweet has since been deleted, but this is in December 5th, 2021. I don't know when this tweet was made, but this is definitely by Carolyn Borisenko. It says, yes, they do. Everyone who died in the Holocaust choose to die. She bad with her grammar. Choose to die in the Holocaust before they were ever born because they collectively wanted to understand the experience of ultimate oppression. That's why Hitler went to heaven. Ronald Drummond, you might be a little bit behind. Yes, that does sound good until you see this tweet. This tweet, she's actually not a Christian. She actually says that the right canceled her for not being a Christian. And again, this puts into perspective Craig's whole idea that, hey, just because I have Charles Manson on my stream, doesn't mean I have any responsibility. You 100% have a responsibility. I was actually going to have someone on the stream. Story time with Tony. I was going to have someone on the stream, someone that I thought that was just a regular conservative person. I was like, okay, this lady, she's just a regular conservative. I'll have her on the stream. Not Carolyn Borisenko, a different lady. And I was like, so, let's collaborate. We set up a date, and in February, around the 14th through the 16th, somewhere in between there, we were going to have this lady come on the stream and talk to you guys. She's into comic books. She's into movies, art, lots of things like that. Except I did what I always do. I did my due diligence. So I looked into the lady we were going to have on the stream. It turns out the lady believes that her blood is very special blood. It's because she has a certain O negative or something, some weird blood type, that her blood is Nephilim blood. She has magical angel blood coursing through her veins. This is what the lady believes. That was going to be on her stream. And as crazy as that sounds, let me take this tweet down before YouTube gets mad. The universal donor. Yeah, she thought because she had universal donor blood that she had angel blood, special angel blood from the Nephilims. Now that's crazy enough, right? And I could deal with that. I could say, hey, I could deal with that. But then I looked more into the lady, and it turns out that her husband is barred from the U.S. Barred from the U.S. The lady's husband can't come to the U.S. because he's in a UK white nationalist terrorist organization. He's on a terrorist watch list, and he can't come to the U.S. So I said, I don't think this is the kind of person I want on my stream. This is not the kind of person I want to introduce my audience to get my audience to know who this person is. Yeah, so I said, no interview. So we're not going to have. So that interview that I said we might have upcoming, not going to happen. Not going to happen. And I thought maybe we could have her on. Like Finbar said, we could make fun of her, be funny. But that seems kind of, not really. What we do, right? We don't bring people on here to make fun of them. We don't bring people on here to talk crazy. Lorenzo's out there exposing people that I'm trying to keep people's names out of this, but so yeah. Now I did mention we have people banned from our channels for less. Yeah. I did mention one other thing, didn't I? I did mention another spicy topic. That was child grooming. Child grooming. Now, why would I mention child grooming? That's why Tony will never leave me in charge. I'd burn the house down. You'd burn the house completely down. So again, we're going to go over to the Twitters. This is, again, Carolyn Borisenko. So someone posted, free speech does not include grooming children for sex, just like it is not free speech to yell fire in a theater. Carolyn Borisenko then replies, it does. The Daily Wire needs to stop lying to people about this. It is absolutely protected speech. Harmful speech is still protected speech. Unpopular speech is still protected speech. Disturbing speech is protected speech. Conservatives who say otherwise are lying. This lady here believes that child grooming is protected speech. That's not a thing. That's not a conservative position. That's not a liberal position. That's a legal position. Harmful speech is not protected speech. Exactly. There are certain things that are not protected speech, right? Scamming people is not protected. You can't declare, Tommy can't say it's free speech that I lied to a bunch of investors. That's not going to fly. Lying to children to get them to do things, it's not protected speech. Yeah. You can't threaten. I can't even read this because I'll get flagged. But you can't do the thing that Ronan here is talking about. It's not protected speech. There are lots of things that are 100% not protected speech. 100%. Yeah. Now, that's not the extent of it, though. So we're gonna. Now, why would this lady say this, right? Why would she say, "Hey, grooming is protected speech," right? Grooming is protected speech. Well, this tweet here from Mike Harlow says the LPNH candidate for governor, who is known sexual predator, Carolyn Borisenko, carried out a year-long relationship with a convicted child pornographer while he was in prison. Let that sink into you guys. She had a relationship with a man who was in prison for child pornography. Not someone who was accused, not someone that she was in a relationship with and then he got caught. No, someone who was already in the prison system for this crime. Yeah, she thought, "Yep, that's a good thing to have." Yeah, there's her just posting these things out, right? Just posting these things as if it's no problem. She also featured at least one other convicted pedophile on her channel to offer support. So let's see what this video has to say. All right, so.
Necessary to say this now. Curist, aka Jason Close, was a paid employee of Unsafe Space. I did not hire him. I did not find out about this or his past until February 18th, at which point I messaged Carter to find out if he knew. I ceased being a partner and co-owner there 3 days later. Now, what Shuan Head is saying here is that this guy, Curist, and I'm going to be honest, I've met Curist, and I actually knew this about Curist. Well, I knew one of the things about Curist. I knew that Shuan Head basically says, this is the guy that tried to break into Tim Pool's house at 4 a.m. He's also convicted of doing stuff with kids. I didn't know that piece about him. I didn't know that until I saw this tweet yesterday, but I did know he tried to break into Tim Pool's house. I actually did talk to Curist right after my Trump rally article went viral, and he was actually very upfront with me about the fact that he tried to break into Tim Pool's house. And, you know, me, like, I pick up strays like, you know, no one's business. I pick up strays like all the time. And so for me, I was like, my position with him was like, don't do any crazy shit with me. If you do crazy shit with me, like, you're not.
PFC Jason Close is accused of doing bad stuff.
Going to get away with it. But I also believe in giving people a second chance. Oh, Curist is here. Hey, Curist, I hope you're well.
Okay, so up until that point, right? So she said, "Hey, I didn't know about this guy. I knew that he tried to break into Tim Pool's house. I knew that this guy is a terrible person. You know, he tried to break into Tim Pool's house, and now it turns out the guy's actually a child bad guy, right? Child bad guy, we'll say, because YouTube doesn't like when we say certain things, but he's a child bad guy. So that's fine, right? So at that point, you go, hey, I didn't know that this person was a child bad guy. I totally disavow him. I totally disavow all the things, you know, any involvement with him. But after being informed of this, after being told, hey, he's a child bad guy, he shows up. He's on the stream. There he is. And now she's going to have a conversation with him.
I don't really want to. It's a little awkward, dude. I'm not going to lie. It's a little awkward, but, you know, I don't wish anyone ill. Curist, I have a question. Curist. Listen, I know that you're not presented in the best light in this, and I don't really want to go down that road, but you were very honest with me.
I don't want to go down that road, guys. He's being accused of being a child bad guy. But, no, I don't want to go down that road. I want to focus on other things. On the other things. That's one sexy motherfucker, that mugshot.
In 2020, that you were the guy that with the Tim Pool thing.
Now for me, there's still about 30 seconds left of this video. If one of you, if someone said, "Hey, here's evidence that StreamElements bot is a child bad guy," that person, as soon as I saw StreamElement bots pull up in my chat, they would be banned. I am not having a conversation on stream with that person. I am not, hey, let's discuss other things in your life, StreamElements bots. StreamElements bots would be gone. Persona non grata. But this lady here says, hey, it's a good idea to have a conversation with this guy live on stream. I just went through this with the IRK community. Who's a convicted bad guy in the IRK community?
Did you ever tell Carrie that? Did Carrie know? Because you were very honest and direct with me. Kira says, I don't know if Carrie knew about me. Listen.
I had it in my Twitter bio. What? when you followed me. I don't know if Carrie knew about me. I had it in my Twitter bio when you followed me, and still there when I was brought into US. If she didn't know, then she didn't do due diligence for her company. So when Miss Borisenko followed Kirist, he had it in his Twitter bio that he was a child bad guy, and she still followed him.
Carrie knew about me. Listen, I don't know what's gone on in Kirist's past. I will say that Kirist has never been anything but nice to me.
The guy has been convicted of being a child bad guy, and he's only been nothing but nice to me. Guys, does this lady is she insane? Insane, right? As soon as you find these things out, you say, "Hey, sorry, you might be a nice guy, you might be a upstanding citizen now, but you are bad," and you go. Is that a Christian swastika? What is the symbol? It's a some weird Christian symbol. I don't know. It's not exactly a swastika. A nice chomo. Yeah, that's basically what she says. Like, yeah, you're a chomo, but you're nice to me. You're nice, so it's okay.
I don't condone any of the stuff I've heard, Kirist. It gives me a little pause, to be honest. But
a little pause. It gives me a big pause. Big pause.
I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you putting yourself.
You appreciate the chomo being. Oh my God, this lady is insane.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And Kirist, you are under no obligation to answer any of the questions that are coming up in the chat to you. You're not. And I would probably recommend that you don't.
That is insane. Insane. Yeah. She wants to put surveillance cameras in your child's classroom.
Necessary to say that.
Well, I kind of missed that last part, but let's. So she was running for governor. She's running for governor. She wants cameras in the classrooms while also simultaneously being connected to child bad guys. And saying that, grooming children is free speech. Who can say they got a Boston Marathon donation from prison? She got a donation from Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown. Who is Aaron Brown? Convicted child bad guy. So she did a response video and saying that this guy Mike Harlow is a bad man. But it's out there. The things are out there. They were out there when they did the interview with Stuttering Craig. They're out there afterward. Convicted child bad guys and Craig in his Michael Jackson shirt. Oof. I smell drama. It is. It's a little drama. Oh, it's the crosslets symbol. All right. Thank you for letting us know, Aston. Squinting Craig. Slander. It is spicy. It is spicy, Finbar, but it like I said, this is the lady that Stuttering Craig decided, hey, this is the person that decided to have on stream, and never, as far as I can tell, as far as I see, as far as I've been able to look up and locate, not a single disownment from Stuttering Craig. Right? Stuttering Craig didn't feel the need to apologize to his audience. He didn't feel the need to say, hey, this is a bad lady. Nothing. Just said, hey, I had her on the stream to talk about how white people are being slandered. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right, Craig. We understand. It's hard to admit fault, right? It's hard to say, hey, I screwed up. Right now, if you're wondering why I'm... on Twitter, there's not a single tweet from Stuttering Craig in regard to Carolyn. There's not a single tweet apologizing for having her, for exposing the audience to... I mean, I guess it's okay. You know, Craig doesn't feel the need to tell his audience, hey, I fucked up. I screwed up, guys. You know, he left the interview up. He left everything and said, it's okay. It's okay. Remember, he was out there complaining that when you compare for comparing Charles Manson to Tommy. Yeah, Disney pulled Captain EO because Michael got accused of child bad guy, but Craig proudly wears the shirt. Yeah, it's weird how people act like on certain things, right? Hey, Craig, there's another person you should disavow besides Tommy, I guess. Yeah. Hey, what's up? The crepe getaway. I do like crepes. They are delicious crepes. Yeah, I mean it's easy to go, hey, Michael Jackson made good music, but he was probably a child bad guy, and therefore, he doesn't deserve my sympathy, and I hope that he doesn't get any sort of royalties from me listening to his music. That Mickey Phantom just made a Craig video. Did it just make a Craig video? Or did he make a Craig video a couple days ago? Or, right? Oi, what are we doing? We were just talking about Stuttering Craig and the bad choices he makes. And the bad, the choices to have certain people on his show. And why, a simple apology for when you screw up is probably warranted. It's okay. When you have people on that turn out to be really horrible people, you should probably apologize and take those videos down, right? And the video in question only has about 12,000 views. It's not going to kill his pocketbook. It's not going to kill his algorithm. But it's okay. We got crazy Carolyn Borisenko. And again, Stuttering Craig was okay to have her on there. He didn't do any due diligence. He didn't check and see what the hell is going on with her and why people were talking about her. Michael Jackson is the love child of Deanna Ross and Smokey Robinson. A man called John told me about it. Yeah. Sure. Is Craig a big Charles Manson fan? Is that why he brought him up? I wouldn't be surprised. Nah, I don't think so. Really, that's it. That's all I had. If you got anything else, if you guys got anything else you want to talk about while we're here, any other interesting tidbits, you let me know. Because, like I said, I really got nothing. Else. I just wanted to point out that, Stuttering Craig, it's quite possible that he didn't know what was going on with Tommy, because Stuttering Craig doesn't appear to know what's going on with a lot of his guests. He just has people come on. They just talk things. And now there was one more interesting thing. I don't know if I want to bring this up. But I guess I have to, right? You know, I don't want to be one of those people that bury the lead. So, all right. I will bring this up because it is a thing. It's out there. All right. So this is a post in Gamer Gazi. It's about Stuttering Craig. It says this was about 7 months ago. It says Stuttering Craig of Screw Attack has gone off the deep end. Oof. This one is sad because I grew up watching Screw Attack and used to love watching their top 10 videos. And I thought Craig was funny. So I subbed to him when he got a YouTube channel. But a few months ago, he stopped doing videos about games and instead went into posting nonsense rant videos that he claimed were, quote, not political. While promoting idiots like Joe Rogan, that's when I unsubbed from him. But his latest video is the worst one yet. Oof. And maybe this is why the sweet and tender hooligan, he said, oof, yo, Tommy Nickel. Maybe this is why the sweet and tender hooligan video got to him. Because it says he actually complained about LGBTQ folks getting an entire month and how the military needs more appreciation. Speaking as someone whose grandfather served in World War II, Craig can miss me with that bullshit. And how companies that do rainbows should do camo patterns and blah, blah, blah. He also still spouts the dangerous myth that COVID only really kills old and fat people. And he does his pathetic, centrist, don't tell me how to live nonsense and complains about people not wanting to be with him because he does not have pronouns on LinkedIn, which is utter nonsense. And he calls this generation narcissistic, despite his video being the very definition of narcissism, as it's all about how uncomfortable this world makes him feel. He thinks people should, quote, find common ground more and conveniently does not say anything at all about abortion, talking about how great and wide open Texas is. I tell you, if there's anybody that embodies white privilege perfectly, it's Craig. And he acts like him being the same person since he started Screw Attack is like a badge of honor and not a deeply unhealthy attitude. I've called him out in the comments of his videos in the past, and unsurprisingly, he blocked me. So much for him being tolerant of other viewpoints besides his own, lol. The fact that he actually thinks he's not political and is spouting common sense shows that if anyone's brain was broken by COVID, it's him. So I have not seen the video. I have not seen the streams in question in which, you know, Craig said the thing about the LGBTQ or the military. But yeah, sweet and tender, what is it that you want me to check my DMs for? What did he say to Rexer about Amico and 9/11? Oh, okay, that's what you want me to check my DMs about. All right. He said, Stuttering Craig said, and this idea that you have to make a video to condemn something otherwise you agree with it is just idiotic. Have you made a video condemning 9/11? You haven't. Oh, you're a terrorist. See how stupid that sounds? And Rexer says, did I promote 9/11? Did I have terrorists on my channel for an interview and promote the scam? Maybe condemn is a strong word to use, but the guy makes a point. Where's your video bashing Tommy? Try again, Craig. That was a really weak analogy. Yes, it's a ridiculous analogy, says Craig. That's the point. Did I promote the Amico? No. Yes, you did. I talked about the Amico. There's a massive difference. Why do I need to make a video bashing Tommy? Dude effed up. I didn't tell people to buy anything. I wasn't paid anything to promote it. Well, you did promote it by extolling the virtues of Amico, by telling people how great the Amico was. By basically saying, hey, the Amico is awesome and it's going to be great and it's going to make a lot of money. You were basically telling people it was going to do good business, right? It's going to do good business. And so invest in it in a roundabout way. Why did he bring 9/11? Because he was trying to make a point that didn't work out. He's basically saying, well, do I have to condemn everything that is evil? Do I have to condemn evils that I have nothing to do with. No, you don't have to condemn evils you have nothing to do with. But you definitely should tell your audience, hey, I had Tommy on here. You might remember me interviewing Tommy. Well, turns out Tommy's a scam artist. That's it. That's all you had to say, right? That's simple. Or, hey, I had Tommy on. I interviewed him. Turned out he lied about everything. So if you guys are wondering why that video is unlisted or why you can't find that video anymore, that's the reason why. Just that simple. It's a dick pic. It was sweet and tender. Is definitely not a man. That's a female dick he sent me. Can you make a video bashing that white power child predator lady? Nah, he probably should make a video with that. Right? He probably should say, hey guys, I screwed up here big time. And definitely need to say, hey, I shouldn't have had this lady on. So, Stuttering Craig, he did make a bunch of videos, because I don't know if you guys know this, but Stuttering Craig has a second channel. It's called Craig Does News. Craig Talks News. That's what it is. Craig Talks News. So he very much, covers news, covers things that are going on, things that are interesting.
Run games,
So we didn't need to hear that. I hate these autoplay videos. So I see he talks about Hogwarts Legacy, the boycott. Fat people can't ride the Mario Kart. Talks about Frost. He talks about the Netflix things, right? So he talks. He's got a Limited Run. He's got the lady from Limited Run on there. So again, Craig, if you're talking news, if you're talking things that are happening up to the minute things, right? Where's the Tommy video? Again, this is a situation you were involved in, a situation in which they used your likeness, right? But on your entire news channel, not one single video about Amico, about Tommy. It's kind of weird, Almost like there's an alternative reason why you won't talk about Tommy. Almost like there's a I don't know, some sort of agenda as to why Tommy gets a pass. Right? Maybe it's because you and Tommy follow some of the same people. Maybe it's because you and Tommy have some of the same political beliefs. Don't you think that you shouldn't talk about Tommy in a bad way? Because you follow some of the same creators online. Maybe that's what it is, Craig. Maybe this is all political, right? Maybe you think that Tommy's being harassed by those evil leftists. Those evil leftists are coming for Tommy, and you got to stand with him because you and Tommy are good old right boys, good old righties. We shouldn't allow the left any victory, even when Tommy has been exposed. Shouldn't allow it. Well, as a right-leaning individual, as someone who is conservative, I disagree with this philosophy. I don't play team sports. When someone's bad, when someone does bad things, they need to be called out. Whether or not they share my beliefs, whether or not they are my friends, whether or not I think similar things to them. Turns out they're a bad person. Turns out they're a scam artist, a grifter, a fake, a fraud. I'm going to point it out. So, does that make me more moral than you, Craig? Probably, just a little bit. They got the same fringe political beliefs. They pretty much do. I would like to publicly denounce leftists. Me too, sweet. I publicly denounce anybody who has crazy beliefs in weird fringe ideological things. I also publicly denounce all the people who believe the earth is flat. I got permabanned by Hassan for pointing out his grift. Yeah, they're all grifters. Tony's right-leaning. I would have guessed. Lol. Yeah, I'm right-leaning. I'm center right, I would say. What do they say? Fiscally conservative, socially liberal, right? I'm not like ultra conservative. I don't think that the gays are going to ruin America or somehow destroy the world. You know, most guys, most conservatives or ultra conservatives, I should say, the ones that have problems with the gays, they're not very smart. They're not very smart, right? More gay people, right? More gay dudes means less competition for women, right? So the more of you guys that start liking other dudes, that means there's less guys going after women and less guys for women to choose. That gives me a better advantage, right? Happy Friday, everyone. Tony, would you ever have Francois Tremblay for an interview? I know Sweet and Tender would. Yeah, I would definitely. I said it before. As long as you're not banned from the channel, I would be more than open to having you come on and discuss anything. Tony confirmed based. I don't know about that. I just believe people are people and they should be respected and loved. And as long as you're an adult, you're not hurting anybody. But more gay women means less opportunity as well. This is true. But I found, and maybe this is just me, my bias speaking, but when we think of gay women, right, when we think of lesbians, we think of the hot, sexy lesbians from TV. That's usually not the reality of lesbians, right? So usually the lesbians you see in real life are probably not the women I'm going to be attracted to anyway. So it's not a big loss to me. I'm just saying. Go to the rock clubs with some gay guys. They find us lady. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got no issues with them. I got no issues. Anything adults do, consenting adults within the confines of the law, I'm okay with, right? So what else we got? Yeah, Craig has a lot of videos complaining about white people being attacked. He's got a lot of these COVID videos. He wants to know, would you swab your butt for COVID? That's a weird video title, Craig. I'm not sure. That one right there. Would you swab your butt for COVID? No. Also, for some reason, Craig was really convinced that Texas was going to secede from the U.S. Yeah, that's never going to happen, guys. Never going to happen. For some reason, he thinks the next Karate Kid is a disgrace. I saw that movie. It's not terrible. It's not a great movie, right? Hilary Swank. It's basically a reboot of the Karate Kid story, but with women and Mr. Miyagi, still Mr. Miyagi. I think you and I might have one of those Venn diagrams about what's fringe and what's not. Yeah. Talk about the Netflix drama? What Netflix drama? Oscar, have you met a real lesbian? Yes. What is this channel? This channel is Craig's channel. This is Craig's channel. These are the older videos. These are the older videos on the Stuttering Craig. Mark Cuban is hypocrite. Make me pick. Cancel culture doesn't exist. He's upset about Gina Carano being canceled. He has to point out that he's two white guys giving their opinion. So very fragile, very, very fragile about this being white. He defends Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh was being roasted after he died for his stance on LGBTQ individuals. The Muppets. Hey, where did he get this picture? I should probably flag this video for using my likeness, using a private image of me on a thumbnail. You have to log into Netflix once a month using your own IP. I don't think that. I don't think that's accurately being reported, Noah. I think Netflix, like, it's once a month if you don't watch it, right? So if you just watch Netflix and then within a month, if you do not turn Netflix on again within a month, I think then it'll question you about why. But as long as you're watching Netflix like once a week, it's going to know that you've logged in with your own IP address. So it's not going to matter. It's not as big of a deal, right? Like if I go to YouTube, if I make at least one YouTube video a month, YouTube will be like, oh, okay. But every once in a while, like if I haven't made a video for years and then I suddenly try to upload and YouTube's like, well, are you sure this is you? Right? What it is because Netflix wants to stop the password sharing. It wants to stop people who are stealing. Yeah, the policy was said to be household, meaning one location. Yeah, they want to keep you from sharing your password. What it is they basically want to make sure that you are using it. Watch Netflix at home, go to work. No, you can use it at work. I think what it's saying is, again, it wants to make sure that you log in, are not using it exclusively everywhere else except for home. Now, if you're someone who's not home for months at a time, that could be an issue. But I don't think anyone who is at home, right? Do you even fact check, bro? He's stealing Retro Bro's gimmick. He was complaining about Mr. Potato Head becoming gender neutral. He's complaining about the mask. You know, him and Tommy must have been really chatting it up about not wearing masks at the Texas thing. He calls cancel culture hate culture. Complains that they're putting black-owned tags on labels. And then he just kind of stops, just goes back into video game stuff. Wonder why? I wonder why Craig just went back into video game stuff and stopped giving his little political hot takes. Could it be that maybe, I don't know, he was losing his audience? Maybe he underestimated that people were going to put up with his bullshit? I don't know, Craig. I don't know. If you don't like it, then just leave. Is it really that hard to be nice? Guys, is it really that hard to be nice? It is sometimes. All right, so this video here, I did watch part of this one, and it was very hilarious because Craig shows his stupidity. Business owner Craig shows how he doesn't understand certain things. Gina Carano should have never been canceled. She really wasn't canceled, right? Do I agree that Gina Carano should have been fired for her tweet? No, but she wasn't fired for her tweet. I think people have a misunderstanding of the situation. Okay. Also, who the fuck is Craig? Stuttering Craig from Screw Attack. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Okay, so the thing about Gina Carano, right? So she made a tweet that was not the best. There was a point she was trying to make. She went to an extreme example. Not the best tweet. Disney, as a brand, decided, hey, this is not a good tweet, right? This makes us look bad. We'd ask you to take it down. Gina's like, no, I'm not going to take it down. We ask you, Disney say, hey, work with us. We're trying to navigate this situation. People are mad at us. Just go to some little thing and find out why what you did was bad. And, And she said no, she wasn't going to do this, right? She resisted. She said, I'm not going to do this stuff. I'm not going to listen to you guys. You guys want to force me to change my opinion. And then at some point, Disney said, hey, we got to let you go, right? We got to cut you. And all they did was they cut ties with Gina Carano. So again, was it because of the tweet? Sure, the tweet started things off. But ultimately, the reason Gina Carano got cut was because Gina Carano was not that valuable to begin with, right? Disney weighed the situation. They looked at the situation. They said, hey, Gina Carano, what does she bring to the table? And what are we going to lose by getting rid of her? And they said, hey, we're not going to lose that much by getting rid of her. They got rid of her. Susan Sarandon making that same tweet like 6 months later. I didn't hear anything about that. But what has Susan Sarandon been in, right? that people care about Susan Sarandon. Jon Favreau disagrees. She was going to be a big part of it. Yes, she was going to be a big part of the Mandalorian story. No one's doubting it. She was going to get her own spin-off show. No one's doubting that. But that doesn't mean she's bringing anything to the table, right? It's like when a big actor, right now, let's say, let me try to think. Brie Larson. Let's say Brie Larson stabs a dude, right? Just straight up stabs a dude. She's less likely to get fired than if Haley Steinfeld stabbed a dude, right? Because Brie Larson brings more to the table than Haley Steinfeld. Brie Larson is way less likely to get fired than I'm trying to think of a smaller actor that's on the Disney payroll. Then like some nobody, right? The guy who plays the Red Guardian. If the guy who plays the Red Guardian stabs some dude, he's probably going to get more trouble from Disney than someone who's a main star. Gina Carano, even though she was getting her own show, she was not a huge headline star. She was not putting butts in the seat. Yeah, Haley Steinfeld is pretty hot. She's pretty hot. Hope y'all stay warm in the next few days, except Tommy, who lives in California. Yeah. What's up, Carlo? And yes, don't Google Brie Larson feet. Don't do that. Never going to do it. So I think you guys got to, from a business perspective, right? Disney made a business decision, just like DC not disavowing Ezra Miller and waiting it out. Like, let's see what happens, because they want the Flash movie to succeed. If they came out and were like, we're getting rid of Ezra Miller, he's an evil person, then that movie will likely bomb. They're trying to not make the Flash movie bomb. They want to make money. DC wants to make money. Warner Brothers wants to make money. So they're going to do what's in their best interest financially. And Disney made the same decision. I just explained that. I just explained why. Because Gina Carano is a smaller actress. Ezra Miller is literally the star of The Flash, in which he plays multiple roles. And the whole movie is based on Ezra Miller. He's good. Ezra Miller is fired. He's fired. It just hasn't been announced, right? After The Flash comes out, they'll cut ties with him and be like, "Well, we're going in a different direction because we've rebooted the DCU." But until the movie comes out, they want to make sure that people want to go see the movie because they want to make money. And also, and what people have to realize, Disney and Warner Brothers are two different companies, guys. Two different companies. And thirdly, no one really cares, right? Gina Carano, there was a huge deal. People were making a huge swelling. The people who are against Ezra Miller, where are they? Where'd they go? They stopped, right? They stopped. Obviously, you care, right? But are you on Twitter? Are you tweeting? Are you leading a movement to fire Ezra Miller? Probably not. Probably not, J-Cuts. when business is threatened, when they feel that their business is being threatened, then they'll make a move. And until then, they got nothing to worry about. Now, when it comes closer to the release of The Flash, when the Flash movie is closer, and if there's a big swelling of, we're going to boycott The Flash, then maybe they'll do something. But there really hasn't been, right? People came out, they made some videos, and they said some things, and then because the movies kept getting pushed back, people just kind of forgot about it. People aren't really talking about the Ezra Miller story anymore. It's been overshadowed. So WB dodged a bullet. It's fine. All right. So this is let's go back to Stuttering Craig now, because I wanted to share this because this is so glorious, so glorious. So we're gonna watch a 7-minute video. I'm the only one here, so it means it'll only take us about 45 minutes to get through. But let's watch this.
What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Man, oh man, we have stuff to talk about. This channel is all about things that pop in my mind, things I want to talk about. Sometimes I talk about wrestling. Sometimes I talk about whatever. Today I'm talking about idiocracy, stupidity, hypocrisy, and just some of the most blatant hypocrisy I think I've ever seen. Like, it's
hypocrisy, guys, hypocrisy. Almost like the hypocrisy of calling out Billy Mitchell and not calling out Tommy Tallarico.
Like, there's virtue signaling, and then there's like what I just saw, which is insane. It's so funny. Look, I don't like to dig into this stuff, but sometimes you just gotta point at it and go like, that's dumb as shit. And that's what we're doing today. So hopefully you guys have
it is at 1.5 speed, so if his laugh is a little freaky, it's on me.
Have a good laugh and kind of roll your eyes a little bit at the insanity that is today's marketplace. Give this video a thumbs up if you would. Okay, so I'm getting ready to sit down and watch a little March Madness. Look, March Madness is one of the best things on the sports calendar every single year. I love March Madness. I love it with all, like, literally, it's one of my favorite things. You got the Cinderella stories, the underdogs taking out the big guys, the blue bloods. You got the blue bloods eventually destroying the underdogs and they get to the Final Four and Elite Eight and all that stuff. But it tells great stories in sports, and I love the stories of sports. I love them. Whether it's basketball or badminton, I don't know.
Okay. We're going to skip ahead because I don't give a shit about sports. I do not love sports. I just love video games and other things. MySpace still exists, though, Jay Cuts. It's like a music platform now, but it still exists.
And just talk to you about this because that was insane. It's insane. So I'm watching this and a commercial pops up. And we're going to watch this commercial together. And I want you to just watch it and tell me what you think of the messaging on it, right? And so let's go and watch it real quick. This is from Buick. It's a car company.
Buick is a car company. Thank you. Thank you for informing us of that, Stuttering Craig.
So they have a lot to say. Let's check it out. Here we go. On April 1st, 2018, Enrique Aguawale hit one of the greatest buzzer beaters in NCAA history. But you probably didn't see it. Over 40% of athletes are women, but they get less than 10% of the media coverage.
Buick is committed to raising that percentage. So this is a commercial about a lady who hit a buzzer beater.
Buick is committed to raising that percentage. Okay. What a message. Profound, deep message thrown out by Buick right there. What's the one thing?
So Buick is saying, hey, this lady hit a buzzer beater. It was awesome. But you didn't see it, right? You didn't get to see this buzzer beater because no one was watching, right? No one was watching.
Missing from that ad? The shot, right? It's all text. It's just audio the entire time. So if you're that committed, number one, to boosting the coverage, wouldn't you want to show the shot? Number one. Number two, doing a little research. That game was the national championship game televised on ESPN. That was the national championship game. Wall-to-wall coverage on ESPN. And you want to know why we didn't see it? Because nobody cares. Because nobody cares. Ultimately, the market decides what they want to see, right? It's something that's...
This is true. The market decides what they want to see. I've seen the shot. There was a better one like a week ago. Yeah, well, this is an old video. This is an old video, old commercial. This is from 10 months ago. Greg says it's hypocrisy, right? They didn't show the shot. Well, there's a couple of things here. First off, they Buick was trying to make a point. The reason they didn't show the shot was because they were trying to make a point about people not paying attention to these things, right? A lot of people didn't hear about it. A lot of people didn't see it. Some people did, you know. A lot of people didn't know. Secondly, and probably most importantly, he said this was all over ESPN, right? This was all over ESPN. People who are on YouTube, he's a YouTuber too, right? He's a YouTuber, Twitch streamer. People who are on YouTube know that these things are owned by the companies that film them, right? The rights to the shot are probably 100% owned by ESPN. Buick probably has no legal right, and they weren't about to pay insane royalties to ESPN to show the shot in their commercial.
It's fun, something exciting, people will watch it. It doesn't matter. Look, people talk about, women's sports. Women's tennis is so much better than men's tennis. I love women's tennis. I love it. Women's basketball, could do without. You know, it's not as fun. With that said, I found it over here. Here's the shot. I am all about boosting. I want you guys to see it. I'll probably get copyright struck, but that's okay. Whatever.
See, he just said it. I'll probably get a copyright strike. So that means, Craig, you're 100% aware that Buick can't show the shot because ESPN owns the footage. Craig, are you that slow? You literally, within your own video, decrying Buick not showing the shot, basically says, hey, I will get copyright strike for showing the shot. I'm listening now. Laundry is doing itself. Yeah. Disney owns it. Not surprised. Exactly. Right. You. It's like he asked a question and then answered his own question and didn't realize that he answered his own question. 100%. The probability is that Disney just didn't, Buick just didn't want to pay the royalties, the insane royalties that ESPN were probably demanding to show the shot. Yeah. Also, Screwtack is trash. Yeah. Craig just likes to listen to women's tennis. Women's tennis is not great. Not great. The Serena and Venus Williams, the Williams sisters, they were beaten by a 300th ranked male tennis player. Good life lesson: never assume people are on the same intellectual level as yourself. It will drive you mad. Yeah, it really will. It really will. But I'm saying, like within, at some point, when you said it, when you went, "Hey, I'll probably get copy struck," you probably would have went, "Light bulb." That's probably why ESPN didn't show the shot. There was probably a reason that Buick didn't show it, and there was probably a point that they were trying to make by also not showing it, right? But that's okay. That's okay because Stuttering Craig. I'm looking it up. Let me see here. So, hit one of the greatest shots. Blah blah blah. The point was they get less than 10% of the media coverage. So even if ESPN showed it, even if people were talking about it, right? The overall media coverage. Right. The whole point was not showing the shot. Yeah, exactly. Because they were talking about the media coverage being less than 10%. Why does Craig spell Amico with two I's? Does he spell Amico with two I's? I didn't notice that. That's a weird thing if that's what he does. Yeah. Craig just completely misses the whole point he missed the whole, the whole issue that people had, and the point that Buick was trying to make. But it's okay. It's okay. We're here to point it out for him. We're here to let people know what's going on. I'm sure that he really seems like the kind of person that searches his name, that really wants to know what's up, what's going on. So I'm sure, positive, that he's going to see this video. He's going to see this video. He's going to let us know. He's going to let us know why we're wrong and why we're idiots, and why he's not triggered. All right. Some people spell arcades with 2 I's. Do they? Jay Cuts with his iArcade. Yes, Tony pretending he's so detached. Exactly. How fucking cold is it? I think. Let me see. Let me look at the temperature right now. We're only at 11 degrees where I'm at. So it's not too bad. Not too bad today. It's supposed to get colder. What's up, guys? What's up, Mitty? You're late. Apparently, you're late and gay. You should watch the Mickey Phantom video. Who? Me? The Mickey Phantom Captain EO video? I seen it. I seen the video. It was interesting video. All right. Apparently, Stuttering Craig is really mad with the limited run games firing of Carolyn. No. It's all right. It's all right. Stuttering Craig, the times have passed you by. The era in which your little edgelordness was acceptable. It's gone. It's over. It's over. It's a new dawn, new day, new dawn. He can't accept it. That's all right. It's all right. Why Retro Bro suddenly started simping hard for Stuttering Craig? I don't know. I hear him and Craig shared some DMs. Craig probably told him, "Hey, I'm a bro just like you, bro. We're two bros. Let's bro together." If we see Stuttering Craig show up on Retro Bros stream, we'll know why. When am I going live with GWG? GWG is live every Saturday, 7:05 Central Standard Time. That's when we do the Gabbing with Geeks show. It is a weekly episode. All these other streams are just me, bored, got nothing to do, looking to fill in some air. Now then, I guess there was one more thing that I guess we should discuss. Non-Craig related topic, but all right, let's see. It was a tweet that I made. I'm always making tweets. Gotta make the tweets. Gotta make sure that people on Twitter know what's going on. All right, so I owe you guys an apology. But you're live now. Yes, but this isn't GWG. That's why it doesn't say GWG in front of it, Noah. GWG is a weekly show. Every week, Saturday, 7:05. All the other streaming is just kind of random. I try to do it at like 7 o'clock on a routine, but doesn't always work. Apology accepted, Captain Nita. Hey. No, but seriously, I apologize to you guys. Look at this. This is my published content for January. Since I got 22 of you. I got 22 of you here. Make sure you hit the like button. So we did 19 live streams. 19. The goal for January was to do a video every day, a short every day, and a live stream every day, right? That was the goal. We hit 20, almost 20 live streams, 19 live streams. So we almost hit that goal. We almost hit the live streaming goal. Shorts, not trolling. I know, Noah. I'm just saying. The shorts were only 12. So the shorts are the easiest content to make. I can literally right now go on my OBS and knock out 30 shorts. And no problem. Somehow I didn't. Oh, excuse me. Somehow I didn't do it, right? I didn't do it. I hit the mildly satisfied button. Well, that's a good button to hit. It's a good button. Right? So shorts are the easiest content to make. Somehow I didn't make 31 shorts. Videos. I only made 9 videos. And realistically, if we look at the channel, right? If we go to my YouTube channel, let's take a journey over there. Take a journey to Ernie. So these are the videos. So what did I do? All right. We did 9 videos. So it's got to be these 9 all the way up to the Rippaverse. So we did the Rippaverse looking at the trading cards. We did the Tommy Got Trolled video. Sony's PlayStation disaster. The video where people were talking about how putting it vertically is going to ruin the PS5, and it didn't. We talked about WB wanting to shut down Last of Us critics. The 52 games a year challenge. We talked about that. Inspired by our good friends from Drink a Beer and Play a Game. Arcade 1-Up violating DuckStation's GPL. And the Pumpkin Jack review. The Chained Echoes review, and of course the Arcade 1-Up versus Glenn's Retro Show follow-up video, which probably it did the best, right? And of all the 9 videos that we did, the Arcade 1-Up by far did the best, 2,200 views. The reviews, not so good, not so good. Jim and I went to college. Wow, I didn't know that. Drink a beer and play. Yeah, they contributed to our Christmas show. I talked to them. We're in a DM group with a couple other creators. So I know those gentlemen. I am familiar with them. They are familiar with us. 7 people care to watch you left first right now. 2 people are waiting for me to take clothes out. Yeah. So I only did 9 videos. That's terrible. This channel, okay, we're not a drama channel. We're not a I don't want to call us we're not a video game retro history channel, right? We're not any of those kind of things. The reality is this is a news, reviews, previews type channel, right? News, views, reviews, and previews. So there's always a story. Every single day, I should be able to knock out a video talking about a news story, giving some insight, giving my opinions on it, or a video review or a video preview, something that's upcoming, games that are coming out, games that have just released, games that we're playing, give you a review. Now, we're supposed to be like the digital version of GamePro, right? That's what we do here. I just want to say the Arcade 1-Up shills just ran unacceptable fringe out of the community for supporting Glenn. I didn't hear about that. I know he said he was getting out of it. And we covered that he said that he was getting out of the 1-Up community because it was too toxic. Anti-flag, man, they used to always be. I used to always see their shit, their stickers, and their stuff promoted everywhere when I was a teen. So every day there should be a video. I should be able to knock out a video every single day. There's no excuse. So again, I apologize. I apologize for letting you down. I apologize for not living up to my commitment. I apologize for not living up to the expectations of this channel. There should be a news article, a review, a preview, or just some sort of update video every single day. And in February, I'm going to strive to do that. This is the first video, even though this is a live stream, so this doesn't count. So you guys should be getting a video. I should be having a video coming out later on today. OTG is a piece of garbage. He's bullying Fringe because he wants to be a one-up shill. Well, I have to look into that. I got some other stuff, some pretty damning evidence about some arcade one-up people that I got to look into. I do see some people arguing somehow or another. I got tagged into this like argument between Overthink and other people about Papa Brad plagiarizing. So I got to look into that. They've been going at it while we've been live streaming. I got some other information about maybe some child bad people being involved in one of these arcade one-up communities and people knowing about it and covering it up. So we got to look into that. Because, you know, one of the things I do, I don't run with something, right? You guys tell me something, I don't just run with it, right? I'm not that kind of person, right? I got to look into the information. I got to vet the information. I got to make sure that the information is accurate, it's in context, and it is what it's supposed to be, right? Papa Brad is a good dude, so what if he read the wiki for a game reviewed? There is... that's what happens when you're Latino. May God help you. Yeah. They said Justin was kind of a dick, wouldn't return calls. One of their members couldn't afford bipolar meds. All right, come on. We're getting off the topic. I'm getting confused as to what's going on in the chat. We got anti-flag conversations. We got arcade one-up conversations. I did see the video where Papa Brad read off of the Wikipedia, but Carl O. I checked a few other Papa Brad videos, and there are some anomalies in some of his reviews. So I am going to be highlighting that. There is that. I gotta look into that. Right, I'm still deep diving. Like I said, I don't do things just off the cuff. I don't just run with something. You know, someone sends me information, I gotta vet it, look into it, do my own research. So that's why sometimes it takes a little longer. Like you guys are like, hey, I sent you something on Monday. It's Tuesday. Why haven't you done it? Well, because I'm still looking into it. I'm still trying to discover what's going on and doing other things that I do in my life, right? My life is not dedicated to hopping whenever you guys send me something. Hit that like button if you don't like alt-right child bad guy lovers. Yeah. So only 9 videos was terrible. Definitely got to get more. The shorts now, they're all over the place. So a couple of the Maneater shorts did pretty good. And the Empire of Sin short did pretty well. YouTubers don't do research. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not a YouTuber. I don't consider myself a YouTuber first. Journalist first. YouTuber second. YouTube is just the platform in which I use to do my journalism. Yeah, I knew the Maneater shorts would rock. Yeah, they did pretty well. I was actually pretty happy with that. They were actually easy to knock out. I have hours, and I think I have like 12 hours of footage from Maneater. And I got to look for some good clips. That's what I did. I tried 3 of them, see how it worked. Then I did the Empire of Sin clip. That worked pretty well. The food shorts always do great. This one didn't do so hot. Making the tuna, not so good. showing me the finished product. The finished product seems to do better. Whenever I do videos showing how I made what I make, right? Like, right? So showing the my Latino Tupperware here is a butter bowl, 2 cans of tuna. Look at that: onion, jalapeno, tomato, red onion. Showing the process. People don't really like that too much. Showing me cutting up everything, putting it all together. You guys aren't big fans of that. Lemon juice. Look at that. Someone told me I had a fat hand. I heard somewhere that I had fat hands. I don't have fat hands. Guys, I'm not 300 pounds. Cheap eats. I'm a YouTube pooper. Yeah, I'm not I think I weigh 240 pounds. I'm not a fat guy. Ninja Kitty weighs more than me. I got obese hands. No. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing more shorts. I'm probably going to put up a poll to see if you guys want more food shorts, or if you guys want more video game shorts, or a mix. This short right here,
I
was surprised this one didn't get that much views. But this is the quartering in an unlisted video. The reason I put it up here is because this video is unlisted. He tried to hide this. I'd like some food shirts too. Yeah.
Dubs literally made a video dumping on Tana Mojo for saying nigger, and he made a lot of money roasting her for that.
I thought that was going to get a lot more play. Apparently it didn't. Yeah, your video of the fox got a ton of views. I think it got like 7,000, right? Finnegan Fox stonks will go to the moon. To the moon. So, yeah. I'll probably put up more video game shorts. Probably today, because I have Friday off. I have this Friday off. Next Friday, I'm not going to have off. So probably after this live stream, I'm going to go ahead. Your shorts suck? Do they? My shorts suck? Well, not for everybody. The thousands of views that I got says otherwise. So I'll probably, after this stream, put some shorts together from video clips from video games that I've played. Because like I said, I got hours and hours of footage. I can just cut up some of the best sections, throw some shorts up there, schedule them, and probably have the next 25 days of February. Boom. All done. I'm not getting $5 meals. Oh, well, it's not my fault. Dude. You gotta be smooth. You gotta let them know. You gotta be like, hey, make sure that it's a female at the restaurant that you're going to. Make sure that the female is attractive, and make sure that you are attractive. That's the secret, right? Being attractive yourself. And then just be like, hey, you forgot to give me my Latino discount. I'm the John Stossel of YouTube. Well, thank you. I hope that's a good thing, but thank you. Evil Streams is 175 pounds. Just check. Not that anyone gives a shit. I don't give a shit, Evil. But you're 175 pounds of all alcohol. Alcohol pounds are different than normal pounds. So, yeah. So we're going to be doing more shorts, more live streams. I also got to work on my thumbnails because I am very lazy. You'll notice there's a theme around here, and that theme is Tony is extremely lazy. So you're going to see a lot of this. A lot of these no thumbnails. I gotta go back and put thumbnails on all my shorts and all my streams, rather. I got to put thumbnails on my videos. Like even this, there's no thumbnail. This doesn't have a thumbnail. This is me, the YouTube thumbnail. I got to stop recycling thumbnails. This is a recycled thumbnail from the NFL Blitz thing that Blinded made. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to go back. My thumbnails kind of suck. And you can tell the difference between a Tony thumbnail and a blinded braille thumbnail real easily. I'm gonna have to go back and make some more thumbnails. I'm gonna have to go back and do some other stuff. Like this is a me thumbnail, Hammock Man versus Jaws. Great video. If you haven't watched this, watch this video. If I could recommend one video on the channel, it would be the Hammock Man versus Jaws video. It is fantastic. I'm 7'2" and 78 pounds. Sure you are. Sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. I'm 6'1", 190 pounds. All cocaine. No, actually heroin. Heroin. Sorry, Tommy. 190 pounds of heroin. I'm 6'5". Everyone's putting their height and weight now. Is this a thing? Is this a thing, guys? Hammock Man is a good actor. He's fantastic. He's got another video upcoming. So yeah, so I got to go back, put some thumbnails on. I got to make more videos. Make sure that we live stream. We're going to have 2 live streams tonight or today because we got one right now. And then tonight we're going to be playing some Mortal Kombat 10. Bob, who lost Street Fighter 5. When we played Street Fighter 5, Bob lost. Tony's got the championship belt. Bob said, hey, let's play some Mortal Kombat instead. So we're going to play some Mortal Kombat 10 tonight. And I'm going to teach Bob a lesson. And then maybe we'll go back to some Street Fighter 5. But who knows? Who knows? Oh, God, no Minty? What do you mean no Minty? Oh, Carl says he's 6'5", 220 pounds. That was for Minty. Is MK10 crossplay? I believe it is. I believe it is crossplay. So if you guys want to play, we will be live 7:05 Central Standard Time. I'm going to put a community post. So if you're watching this, I'm putting a community post right now. That way I won't forget. I'm going to put a community post right now. And I'm going to put, we're playing Mortal Kombat 10 tonight. We're playing Mortal Kombat 10. Drop your PSN or Xbox gamer tag. Join in. There it is. Posted. Put your gamer tag or your PSN name on the post. That way I can add you to the rotation, add you to the group, and then we'll be able to get your ass whipped. Please, God, play watching Bob. No. Mortal Kombat 10, I'm not that great at Street Fighter 5, but Mortal Kombat 10, Bob is going to get his ass whipped. Bob will get his ass whipped. Don't worry. I love morning stuff. Everybody loves morning stuff. I love afternoon delights myself. Yeah. Ooh, curious, Mr. No Xbox guy. Yeah. Well, Xbox is the only one I don't have. So, yeah. So it's been about 2 hours. I'll probably end this now. There's nothing else to touch on. I know Gen X had a conversation with Stuttering Craig that's supposed to go live, so look out for that. I'm dumb. Where this post? It's literally on the YouTube, on the community tab of YouTube. Look, you go to the Geek Getaway YouTube channel. You hit the community tab. You scroll down. It's literally the first post right there. Right here. We are playing Mortal Kombat X tonight. Drop your PSN or Xbox gamer tag to join in. Can't miss it. Can't miss it. All right. So everyone leave a like. When is Mint coming back? I don't know. We got to figure it out. Work on another collab. Mint is supposed to be at too many games. I am supposed to be at too many games. So you might see a Mint Salad Frog Tony collab on the Mint Salad channel. If everything works out correctly, you'll see me in my frog mask reviewing a movie with Mint, and maybe you'll see Mint again pop up on our channel. You're going to be there too, Carlo? All right. So, like I said, if I go, look for the dapper dude in the frog mask, because I am buying a frog mask. I'm not going to show my face. No. I'm going to have a mask, a literal frog mask to keep the mystery alive. I can't let you guys know what I look like. No, Mint has a boyfriend. No, Mint has a boyfriend. Oh, dude, I ask everyone who seems to overcome adversity how they did it. Someday take care of mine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't let someone Tim pull you. Yeah, someone's going to run up and pull my frog mask off. I'm going to secure it. I'm going to secure it to my shirt. No face reveal. And then in May, Ninja Kitty is supposed to come down from Canada. And then Hammock Man is supposed to come over from where he's at. And we're all supposed to meet at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. So you might see an on-location video from the Geek Getaway crew as a little mini meetup. Yeah, I saw him, but ugly troll looking dude. Yeah, that's me. I'm the Antonio Banderas looking dude, but with a better goatee. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. When are you guys coming to California to meet Tellerico and me? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, this will be going to too many games might be the big, the first convention that the crew goes to. Because I'm supposed to go. Sidekick Max is supposed to come with me. It all depends on the COVID protocols, right? Because I am unvaxxed, okay? Proud unvaxxed Tony. So if too many games requires me to be vaccinated, then I will not be able to attend because I am not getting the COVID vaccine. My body, my choice. But if they just require masks or, social distancing or whatever, then yeah, I'll be at too many games. We are pure bloods, Tony. Yeah. It's the same thing with flying, right? If I need a vaccine to fly, then I'll probably have to take a car. But I think it'll be okay. Is it still a thing? It's still a thing in certain places, Evil. But we'll find out. I don't think it's going to be a thing. I think we'll be fine because it's in June. I think it'll be okay. But that is the only caveat, right? Like, because I'm unvaccinated, and if they require vaccines, it's not going to happen. I'm going to give everybody frogpox. Frogpox and warts. My wife is fucked, though. It happens. My kid had to get vaccinated. Sidekick Max got it because school required it. But myself, I didn't get it. I haven't gotten COVID either. So that is what's going on with us. Like I said, we will be doing another live stream tonight where we're playing some Mortal Kombat. I'm going to be looking into all of this Arcade 1-Up stuff that I've been sent. I'll be looking into all this other Arcade 1-Up stuff that I've been sent. I'm going to try to knock out a whole bunch of shorts and see if I can schedule them. No, I haven't had COVID because I would know. Trust me, Jay, I would know. Like, if I had COVID, let's say, and I was about to leave, but not Jay. Trigger me, Jay. If I had COVID, then I had the world's most mildest case of COVID ever, right? Because I don't miss work. I haven't missed any work for being sick. No one in my house has contracted COVID. So I had COVID. The other people I live with, Sidekick Max, he didn't get COVID, right? No one that I've come in contact with at my work, on the bus, at the restaurants, they've never gotten COVID. So is it possible that I got COVID and I was no symptoms and somehow didn't spread it? Sure, I guess. But it's more likely that I just never came in contact with COVID and I didn't get it. I never had it, never will. We are the last of us. Yeah, maybe I'm just immune. You ever think of that, Jay? Maybe I am immune thanks to my superior Latino genes. Bad take? It's not a bad take. I got retro brovid from a Ninja Biden man rally. Yeah. I had it and didn't show any symptoms. Well, then how did you know you had it, Jay? If you didn't show any symptoms, how do you know you had it? Did you take a test for no reason? Like, I've taken tests. I've taken COVID tests. I never had it. I think it's just because I am. I think I had it. Oh, I think I had it. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't know, right? I didn't have symptoms, so why would you think you had it? That doesn't make any sense. The more likely explanation is either you didn't have it, or you had symptoms that you didn't realize that you had it, right? Like it's possible to have mild symptoms and just not realize it. That's possible, right? You thought it was a cold or you thought it was a flu. But I've literally not had any sort of symptoms. I had it and tested positive. Tony is the outbreak monkey for all we know. I'm the outbreak frog. I am frog 0. It's not uncommon to get very mild to no symptoms. Well, I've definitely, I've not fallen into the very mild category. If I had it, if I had it, then I would be in the no symptoms category. But also, here's the thing, right? I go to work. I've not given to everybody. Sidekick Max has not gotten COVID. So if I had it, all the people that I've come into contact with it somehow didn't catch it from me. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't have it. That's why I say I've never had it. Because even if I didn't have symptoms, the odds of me giving it to someone and no one else having symptoms, like those are really staggering odds. So the most likely explanation is I just never got it. I never came in contact with it. Right? 28 frogs later. But again, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't get the flu. I never get flu shots. I would say I have low blood pressure, and I don't have any other diseases. I don't sleep well. Like, I sleep 4 hours a night, but I've always only slept 4 hours a night, and I drink a lot of energy drinks. So I guess those would be in the negative column. Maybe all the energy drinks, maybe there's something in Monster energy drink that's like making me resistant to COVID. Maybe it's all the vitamin B12. There's like 490% of the necessary vitamin B12 that you need in every can. And I drink like 3 cans a day. So maybe. Tony's blessed because his normal voice is that of a man who has the flu. No, it's not. Fucking Frog Zero is my new punk rock band. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live COVID test on air, and we'll find out. Jesus, I had a friend listening to this. 28 frogs later, you owe me a box of tissues. Whoa. I don't know what you guys use the tissues for. You can have silent symptoms. Yes. Okay. I agree. I agree that you can have silent symptoms. But how likely would it be that I had silent symptoms and then I never gave it to anyone else, or that everyone else that I've given it to also had silent symptoms, right? Like, it doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem plausible. Maybe the monsters has fucked your insides so much that COVID can't. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it's because I drink so many monsters. They just kill the COVID. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's all the drool. Maybe I get COVID and then I drool all the COVID out. You ever think of that? COVID just gets drooled out. So that could be that. No, but I think the most likely thing is I just never got COVID. I was lucky. I'm not saying I'm immune, right? That's a joke, me saying I'm immune to COVID. But I think I just never got exposed. I just got lucky. I'm not out there at the club kissing random people, right? So I am 41. I'm in relatively good health. I don't sleep a lot. I never get sick with the flu or the cold. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Hello, I didn't have a real streams moment. Yeah, I've never wore a face mask. I have never, ever wore a face mask. Not at work, not on the bus, not at the restaurant, not at home, not on the street. So I don't know. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag us for this COVID discussion at the end here. But anyway, love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.